MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Lauer, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Wheeler is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Victorino, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Okay, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Fouled away. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 4th.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Wheeler isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder is not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Wheeler pauses. Here's his offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kane at second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Segura on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0. Two balls, no strike.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back at the track, the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Shane Victorino. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs yet in this first month, and 3 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And there's ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Vierling, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he fouls this one off. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now a curveball misses inside. Smoke waiting on the 1-2.
2-2, count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
The pitcher, Eric Lauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Segura for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First pitch of the at-bat.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 0-1 lofted in the air out toward right center. Back goes Victorino. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
The center fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Wheeler pauses and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The left fielder.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Braun, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Two down, runners at first and second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Brewers forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Another full count pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
On a line, that's a base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Victorino's there to make the catch for route number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Bruce. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
No, inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-1. Ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in, Shane Victorino hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two and two. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Justin Smoke. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Eric Lauer. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Popped up. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Down the third baseline. Schmidt has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bruce, a native Texan. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Matt Vierling, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounded back up the middle. A quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. you can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead this one 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jimmy Rollins. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Gene Segura standing in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Ready once again, Mike Schmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. A good at-bat there as the Phillies have come back to tie the ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brent Suter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Brent Suter.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Suter hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Shane Victorino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So now to the plate, Jay Bruce. 0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Real Muto is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Wheeler's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that
Ball
misses
1.
for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Count even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Matt Vierling. He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Phil Jocelyn.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke into foul territory. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Still 1-2. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 3-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Justin Smoke.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin.
Now at the plate, Robin Yount, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ground ball left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 3-2. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 58, Alex.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate now, Shane Victorino, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting, protected, JT Realmuto.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
The count is 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 1 and 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. As a look, now the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch.
Number 46.
Ben Gamel is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
16. Ben Gamel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Cain is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Striding in, Matt Vierling. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Didi Gregorius.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
Jimmy Rollins would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-2. Steve Bedrosian takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Steve Bedrosian.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Ball.
2-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So striding in, Eric Sogard will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Good battle. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that guy.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here's the 2-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count. Here it comes.
Full count.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Robin Yount. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Victorino is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Steve Bedrosian wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.